fair in the boxing after command stop. No backhead, no holding, no wrestling. Shake your hands and good luck.
Joe Joyce needs to bring another win to the British Lionhearts, and a 4-1 advantage going into the second quarter-final is a good, strong position to be in. This is not going to be an easy one for Joe Joyce. But he told us himself before the start of tonight's match that his confidence has grown massively after being defeated by Usyk, the Ukrainian Olympic champion. He said that he learned so much from that bout, about timing, about pacing himself, and about how to get in the ring with some of the big names from the WSB. And if he can put all of that into his game plan tonight, Joe Joyce could pick off another win in front of his London home crowd here tonight.
Well, it's a very, very promising start. He's forcing the issue, pushing Stankovic back, trying to dominate from round one. Trying to really stamp his authority from the word go.
Let's not forget, he's already had one TKO this season, Joe Joyce. Against the Germans, stopped Philipp Gruner in the third round. So he's not afraid to get it over and done with nice and early if needs be. And for me, Glenn, what was so impressive about his last bout against the Ukrainian was he took some real big punches and still kept coming forward.
That's right, shows that you can mix it, you can take a shot as well as give a shot. And I said it on, this guy's an athlete. Whatever sport. Gotta be careful with that though, gotta be careful with those overhand rights. Stankovic dead.
That was the first big punch from the Serbian, boxing for the Mexican team here tonight.
Coming back there with a nice cheeky little left hook of his own. No holding.
Of course, great friends and sparring partner of Anthony Joshua. Britain's Olympic gold medalist in the heavyweight division.
Gotta be careful. Threaten with those right hands, Stankovic. Gotta be careful. Gotta be aware of that, Joe. He's took it 2 or 3 times. Hasn't caused many problems, but just gotta be aware of it.
Keeps those straight punch combinations going through the guard of Stankovic. Be a cut to the head of the Serbian as well. 10 seconds of the first round. Looks to be above the right eye. There he is, still pushing that lead guard out, lead jab out. Good strong finish from Joe. I give Joyce the first round.
Yeah, Joyce couldn't be the winner of the first round. Got to be a bit careful. He's starting to chuck that left hand a little bit more towards the end of that round, Stankovic. Got to be aware of that. And also that lead overhand right from Stankovic.
Let's take a look at some of the shots here then in the replays from that first round.
There's that right hand chopping over the top, which I mentioned, which I talked about.
Good, strong, straight punch combinations. Excellent finish to the first round.
Corners, 10 seconds.
But what we can take from those replays is that Stankovic has got a big right hand and he's not afraid to throw it over the top when he's under pressure.
Seconds out, round
And
2.
Joe Joyce needs to keep that guard nice and tight when he's on the offensive.
Good positive stuff, trying to dominate with that lead, powerful stiff jab. And to be fair, Nick, this is all he has to do all night long.
Yeah.
He's a proud man, he wants to excite people. He's really put a good show on.
Well, he's starting to get a bit of a following here in London as well. He's out of the Earlsfield Boxing Club. He lives in Putney. And he's becoming a bit of a local hero here at the York Hall. Again, good straight punch combinations. They're all going through that guard of Stankovic. Keeps moving as well, JOYCE. That's what we like to see. For a big man, that athleticism that we were talking about at the start of the bout will stay there till the 5th, Glenn.
Certainly will, and as you said, he's very, very popular here with the crowd. There's that right hand again, just a reminder. But everyone loves a heavyweight.
There's a good, strong, powerful right hand again.
That was straight down the middle.
He's pushing that jab out there.
Careful of that left hook as well from Stankovic. And that right hand again. And that left hook, a little bit more success from Stankovic. And I said this earlier on, this is what Joe's got to be aware of.
Well, JOYCE keeps applying the pressure. We can clearly see that Stankovic is just looking for the big shot. But keeps working away here. He's grinding down the Serbian. Cut to the head. Well, the bruising to the head looks
Yeah, just
quite
like
serious.
looks like a graze.
No holding. No holding.
Good, that dominant jab again from Joe. Just bullying and pushing the head back from Stankovic.
And that jab is putting pay to Stankovic's shots. There's the right again. Another good round for JOYCE. Methodical in his work.
Methodical and consistent.
Yes. Well, that second round has gone to Stankovic. 2 judges to 1, and the reason why those 2 judges have marked Stankovic higher is that there were 3 or 4 moments in that second round when Stankovic had the bigger, better, and certainly more powerful punch. There's that right over the top. There it is again.
There it is, yeah. Fair play to Joe for taking that was a good shot. A lot of fighters would have gone down from that.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Well, with some serious bruising to the head, Stankovic keeps his hopes alive.
Seconds out. Round 3.
It looks to be bruising rather than an open cut to the forehead of Stankovic. But in the 3rd round now, Joe knows that he's got to raise his game, up the tempo. And clearly, started to execute that plan in the opening seconds. It's a great start, this, for JOYCE.
Yeah, just looks a bit more dominant. A little bit more urgency in Joe's work now.
Lovely uppercut from JOYCE. That straightened the legs of Stankovic.
Stop. Stop. Back to the head. Up.
Keeps applying the pressure here, JOYCE.
That's what he's done for the full duration of the whole fight. Just pressure, pressure, pressure.
I'd like to see a little bit more of that uppercut.
Got caught there with that right hand. Just a reminder that right hand and to the body as well. And
Unfortunately for Joe, that one didn't connect.
He doesn't want to be taking too many more of these shots because they will gradually wear you down.
Just missed with the uppercut there. Going to punch right over the top has been the most effective weapon for Stankovic. Now seems to have a serious bloodied nose. Stick with the plan, Joe. And again, another 1-2 combination right on the target. I think the doctor's going to have a look at this in a moment.
Well, what a battle this is turning into. For the last fight of the night, they're giving everyone here now what they've paid to see.
Both boxers putting in some impressive hooks there. First Joyce and then Stankovic. Joyce has got him in the corner exactly where he wants him. Just got to watch the big right over the top there, which has been Stankovic's escape punch. Have a good jab. That's all you need to do, Joe. Keep putting it out there.
Yeah, as what you said, Nick, doesn't need to stand and trade, just needs to keep that pepper and that jab out. Good shots.
And then when you're getting close, let's see that uppercut. Who's the top? Good round from Joe Joyce. An even greater work rate in the third and possibly the first from the British boxer. There we see Stankovic with a seriously bruised forehead and blooded nose. All three judges have no problem in giving the third round to Joe Joyce, who's now 2-1 up.
Put your hands together, please, to make a man feel very welcome. He won gold medal at the Summer Olympic Games here in
Good
London.
punches there. The uppercut, possibly the strongest punch from Joyce.
Great action from both fighters, but thankfully most of it coming by way of Joe Joyce.
Big up the big boy. I can't see you, but I know you're here, fam. So we've got 2 rounds left. We're going to get Big
Again,
Joe Joyce across the line here and take a 4-1
the jab can be the starting point of so much work.
2 rounds left.
Well, let's just hope Joe can continue this and go into this penultimate round.
Round 4.
Penultimate round here, and in the fourth, Joe Joyce can seal this now, and he knows it. He's come out of the ring in this fourth round with as much venom and power as he did in the first, showing great physical fitness here. And one senses, Glenn, that the instruction from the Lionhearts corner is Joe, go out there and finish.
Finish this job. It's certainly an awful lot of urgency in his work now. Got to be careful of those dangerous backhands from Stankovic.
There's that right over the top.
And whatever happens after this fight, Nick, it's something that they will have to work on because he has taken that right a little bit too frequently tonight.
Well, I think all of the Lionhearts have said that each and every bout for them this season has been a massive learning curve. And perhaps Joe Joyce, the steepest of all.
And again, he's seeing that right hand again.
But this Londoner can take a punch as well as give them.
He certainly can. He's took some thunder shots.
There's the uppercut as well. Well,
good left hook. Stankovic took the shot well.
I think Stankovic is now starting to tire.
He's looking a little bit weary. Face is looking a bloody mess. A lot of these bombs are becoming a bit of a wild swing now.
The hands are dropping as well. His guard has been so good, Stankovic. And now each and every jab and shot from Joe Joyce seems to be getting through.
Oh, good, straight right hand. Oh, gotta be careful though, gotta be careful. Good right hand from Stankovic.
.40 seconds left in this fourth round. Got to keep the momentum going here now. Joe Joyce came out at the start of this fourth on a mission.
He certainly did. Coming like almost like a sprinter at the blocks. Oh, but again, got to be careful of that right hand. Well, what a finish to the end of this round, Nick.
Well, 10-second count now for Joe Joyce. He knows it's important to finish strong as well as start that way. There again, that jab that has been so effective. And again, a good right hand. And that's got to be another round for Joe Joyce. That's got to be enough. Surely.
Well, I think it's the athleticism of Joe now which is getting him through.
Well, he's now 3-1 up. He's done enough. But Glenn, as we take a look at the replays, some great shots from Joe, but he had to take a few to give them.
He certainly did. You've got to give him credit because they were good shots. Never once has he looked phased, never once he looked in trouble.
Well, so good to see Anthony Joshua in the crowd. Britain's Olympic heavyweight gold medalist. How long before Joshua joins the WSB? I hope it's sooner rather than later. Can you imagine having Joe Joyce and Anthony Joshua in the Lionhearts, Glenn?
It would put the fear for an awful lot of the heavyweights out there.
Let's watch Joe Joyce wrap up this competition to give the British Lionhearts a 4-1 advantage in this first of two quarterfinals, and to give themselves a shot at a place in the semis. Let's not forget the Mexicans have never been beaten at home this season, but going into the second quarterfinal with a 4-1 advantage must give the Lionhearts a real chance of going through to the next round in their rookie season.
Well, what a start again from Joe going into this final round.
And he blocked that right over the top for the first time.
Yes. What he's got to do is got to get that lead, that right hand just in front of his face, just to stop anything coming from the middle, just to catch it.
Well, Stankovic knows that he needs a knockout here, or at least a TKO. Oh, that's a nice uppercut from Joe. And he backs it up immediately with a good jab as well. Keeps the momentum going. Good work from Joe Joyce.
No holding. No holding. Oh, gotta be careful. Tell you what, he took some thunder shots tonight. This is something that they need to work on with Joe. He's taken far too many of those backhands.
Well, Joe is one of those boxers, but they can't keep him out of the gym, never mind get him into the gym. He'll work so many hours. He's in fantastic physical shape. He knows he's a late starter to the game, but he is catching up at a rapid rate. Another jab right on the blooded nose of Stankovic. And again, another 1-2 combination, forcing the Serbian to the corner of the ring, forcing him onto the back foot.
Again, Joe just forcing the issue, pushing Stankovic back.
Keep this work rate up. 20 seconds for Joe Joyce to take his WSB rookie season record to 5-1.
Got to keep throwing shots.
10 seconds on the clock. Finish it off, Joe.
Holding.
Stankovic has really dug deep to stay in this fight, but he's been outboxed by Joe Joyce, who takes another win in his young but impressive professional heavyweight boxing career. Joe Joyce takes, surely, the Lionhearts tally to 4-1 in this quarter-final. Couldn't have expected better than that, Glenn, and they're in a very strong position when they box in Mexico next Friday.
Absolutely right, but they've got to be realistic. They're boxing at altitude next week. They'll be prepared, they'll know that, and if they can do half as well as they did tonight, then they're in for a really good night's fight, a good show.
Of course, and we only need to win 2 now when we go to Mexico. Out of the 5 bouts, we could find ourselves boxing in the semi-finals. But let's get the official decision and final decision on the heavyweight bout with Joe Joyce and Milutin STANKOVIC for the Mexican Guerreros.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we render the decision, a warm round of applause, please, for 2 boxers who gave their all. An exciting contest, Milutin STANKOVIC and Joe Joyce. Ladies and gentlemen, we have, after 5 rounds of boxing, a unanimous decision. 2 judges score the contest 49-46, and the 3rd judge by way of 50-45 for your winner. By way of unanimous decision, representing British Lionhearts, Joe Joyce. And hopefully here comes the somersault.
And that's what the crowd have come to see. Joe Joyce liked it, the crowd liked it, even the Olympic champion smiled at that one. Joe Joyce shows us why he is one of the most athletic heavyweights in the business.
Joe, back on the winning trail. You've had a superb World Series of boxing, to be quite honest. You have the unerring ability to be able to take a shot and just looking passive. It must be very upsetting for your opponent. It was tough. Did you enjoy your night's work?
Yeah, as always, I enjoyed my night's work, or enjoyment, fun. Thank you again. Hello. Thank you for everyone coming to watch and support the British Lionhearts, WSB, and take it easy getting home.
Ladies and gentlemen, a fine boxer and a fine person. You can buy us both drinks in the hotel later. Thank you for your attendance this evening. 4-1, our lead. We take to Mexico. Hopefully we're back here for the semi-finals, April 12th.
Well, nice
journey
words
home.
from Joe Joyce, really appreciating the support that he's had from the London boxing fans here tonight. Let's take another look at some of the best of the action from this bout. And he took some big shots. The Serbian hit him hard on numerous occasions, but he just kept coming, stuck to the game plan, and that's what gave him the win, Glenn.
That's right. We've said it, he's an athlete. That's what got him through those big shots. You know, we have to ask, he does get caught. That needs to be worked on in the gym. They need to go away, look at this fight, and see his weaknesses, which is getting caught with that overhand right continuously. So, great performance from all our fighters tonight. You know, and what a way to finish off the night with a win like that.
Well, a spectacular performance for Joe Joyce. A relative newcomer to the sport of boxing, but he's learning quick. And that athleticism that he demonstrated throughout this bout, taking a very valuable win for the British Lionhearts, who head to the 2nd quarter-final in Mexico at altitude, as Glenn has pointed out, with a 4-1 advantage, and they really do have a good shot, a good chance of making the semis. What a great performance from Joe Joyce tonight. So let's bring you up to date with the scores, and that's the confirmation of the 4-1, with a win for Joe Ward, a win for Selby, Nevin and Joyce, and only Conrad Cummings, the only winner